taste of normality and all this craziness that's happened in the last 16 months. It's an understatement to say that Mrs. Chambers is devastated not to be here. It is by far one of her favourite days in the calendar to wish you well in your new adventure. And it makes me think back to an anecdote that Mrs. Chambers told when I was sat in Mr. McDonald's seat 11 years ago at my first ever Leavers Assembly. Mrs. Chambers told an anecdote about how when she joined this school in 2005, the cohort of children who left that summer, they burst through the doors with screams of joy. They just could not wait to leave. They were desperate to get away. They weren't particularly happy and they just wanted the new part of their adventure. And from that moment, she vowed to make sure that everything that she did at school and all the systems that she put in place and all the teachers that she recruited would ensure that when children left, yes, they would be ready for the next stage of their education, but they would be sad to see us go. And they wouldn't break through the doors and be desperate to get away. And I think it's clear today that we are a little bit sad, but I'm so very proud, and Mrs. Chambers is so very proud of what you've achieved in these last 16 months. Like I said before, 11 years ago, when I gave my first year's assembly, you've come across so many obstacles in the last 16 months that no other Year 6 class that I can ever imagine has come across. You've shown so much resilience, and despite all the challenges, despite all the 2 months of learning that you've lost, we are in a fantastic place for you to go to high school and be really successful. And for that reason, we're going to give you a huge round of applause. Now, at this point in the assembly, we give out 2 sets of awards. The first set award is a class award for various different things, but it's just for this class. The second set of awards is for the very best in the whole school. The very best in the whole school. And there are 3 winners in 6G, the very best in the whole school. So we'll do the class ones first, and then we'll move on to the best ones. Mr. McDonald, I'll need you for this, please, for your assistance. A hearty handshake to the winners.
Not a problem.
And we have got our first award, the Achievement in Sports Award for 6G, and the winner is Scarlett Grinley.
Now, unfortunately, Scarlett's not here today, so I'll accept it on her behalf.
And the second winner is for Best Attitude, and that goes to Brody Chadwick. And the next one, a special award for this year for resilience, considering everything that we've been through in the last 16 months. And the winner of this award goes to Heidi Furman. And the next one is for most progress, and this goes to Macy Lee Jennings. Least of the class awards for the achievement in arts, and that goes to Jonathan Williams. Now let's get to the best awards. So these are divided up over to the whole Year 6, and you've got 3 winners in your class. Let me go to my list. Thank you, Mr. Price, for sorting all this out for me. And the very best artist in the whole school in 2021, whose name will stay on this plaque up in school, goes to Jonathan Williams. As well as the name on the plaque, Jonathan, you get a crystal golden apple that's in the box. I'll not take it out because I'll drop it and it'll break everywhere. But also, you get a £50 voucher to spend at Waterstones. So congratulations. been awarded to Scarlett Grinley. Got a good reason for not being here.
Well, yeah.
Okay, and oh, this is timely. The best mathematician in the whole school for 2021. The plaque is nearly full. 2013, we first gave out this award, and this goes to Caden Sharp. So, consider it so hot in here. You get an excuse for everything. You can just sit down, can't you? It's too hot. We are going to go onto the field for photographs. We're a bit pushed for time considering the lunch is about to happen and we're a little bit delayed. So to avoid a mad rush for photographs, the best thing we can do is we can head out to the field and then we've got plenty of time and we can take as long as we possibly want. Okay, so what I'm going to ask us to do before, after I say goodbye to the Year Sixes, is the parents will leave for the field in a second and then Mr. McDonald will leave the children out. So, one last goodbye to you 6G. We are so very proud of you in your whole journey through school, but particularly proud of your resilience over the last 16 months. And we wish you the very best in your high school adventures. But please come back and say hello. We love seeing our past people. Please come and admire as much as you like. And if you ever need anything, we are here for you.